Welcome everybody, Josh here, back at it today with a brand new YouTube video. So let's talk about the PlayStation 5 and the process that I went through with trying to buy it. Now, when the PlayStation 5 originally released, I was there watching the whole PlayStation 5 reveal. I actually had a credit card ready and on hand just in case they decided to drop consoles that day. Like everybody else, I was excited for the PlayStation 5 launch. It's one of the consoles that I really wanted to actually own besides the Xbox Series S, which I currently do have. And I had a lot of trouble buying a PlayStation 5 like everybody else did. The bots and scalper issue thing was kind of a problem this generation in terms of trying to get a console on launch. And I just want to kind of go over my thoughts and opinions over that subject matter just because I didn't really talk about it too much on this channel when it was actually going down. And so the first time I actually tried to do it was when everything dropped. It did a surprise drop. These companies such as Best Buy, Target, and Amazon kind of did their surprise drops after sort of the whole release of the console. After the price tag was announced, GameStop was the first ones to actually do that and kind of drop the consoles almost immediately. I kind of missed the GameStop one, and then I got to the Best Buy website and the site itself was crashing on me every single time I tried to input information. It was not working, so I was kind of frustrated then and there because the console that a lot of my friends are getting, and so I couldn't get my hands on the console that night. I even waited up for the Amazon drop, which I didn't really trust the link that was given to us. I think it was Wario64 that dropped it, and I was actually about to input my information, and by the point that I actually realized that it was all real and that was a legit link, all the consoles had been sold out, everything had been kind of claimed, and so I was basically hoping that eventually they would do another surprise drop. Subsequently, they released more drops, especially on Walmart, which I tried to do. Every single time I had the same issue where I get to the final stages of completion with order, and with the Walmart site, it happened to me twice where I kind of got to the final stages of buying a console. It kind of kicked me out of that final stage of actually purchasing it, and so I was really disappointed, felt really defeated when I didn't get the console that I wanted. I just come out of a medical situation, which I may or may not discuss with you guys on this channel. Now, the one thing that I really wanted was a PS5 just so I could play Uncharted and some of the other games like God of War Ragnarok, which I really do like that game, and maybe I'll discuss with you guys my own personal review of it for this channel. I'm so disappointed because some of my friends actually got one, and some of the people on YouTube that I knew actually kind of got their hands on one as well during the whole launch, and so I had to wait at least 2 years before I was able to finally get a PlayStation 5 around my birthday. A couple of my friends from college actually recommended that you try Amazon and do the request invite that they kind of had at the time, and then that's kind of how I got my hands on a Horizon bundle for the PlayStation 5. Now, I was already going to be purchasing Horizon regardless whether that's physical or digital. It kind of came with that digital coupon, but the game itself is pretty awesome, as well as the PlayStation 5. I think it's my most used console besides my Xbox Series S. I don't really use my Xbox Series S as much as I do the PS5 just because of the fact that Xbox doesn't really have as many games on it releasing right now that I currently want. I know that Starfield is coming out, that might be kind of good, as well as potentially a new Gears of War game, which I'll definitely be picking up once that drops. Halo Infinite, I like the campaign, but once they finally finished Halo Infinite on Heroic and Legendary, I kind of stopped playing that just because of the fact that the multiplayer was kind of broken. They weren't really adding stuff like they are now, so I just haven't really jumped back into it like I probably should. And PlayStation 5, I've been playing a lot more Fortnite, I've been playing some more of the Uncharted games. I kind of have to go back and replay God of War Ragnarok because I'm kind of stuck at a part in the game, but maybe once I get back into it, I'll probably do another walkthrough of the game. I got the Callisto Protocol, which I think was pretty good and was not warranted the level of backlash that it got. I think it's a pretty darn fun game to play, and it's kind of reminiscent of the Dead Space remake, which just released. But personally speaking, I was rather frustrated this time around with PlayStation 5. You know, when the PlayStation 4 came around, I went the next day and I secured my pre-order at GameStop for the PlayStation 4, and then once it came out, I basically got my hands on sort of that console. And so I really do like the PlayStation 5 for a variety of different reasons. I think that it's a really fantastic console. I think it's a great system, but I don't think it was worth all the trouble, and the scalping issue didn't really help it that much. I didn't buy from a scalper. I'm pretty happy that I stuck to my morals and stuck to my guns, because I feel like if you went to a scalper and paid the absorbent amount of money that they were upcharging for the PS5 at the time, like thousands of dollars, you're only instigating sort of that stuff to kind of happen in the near future, incentivizing them to keep doing the scalping and bot situation. So that is one of the reasons why I'm kind of happy I didn't actually go the bot route, because whether or not you went the bot route or not, I personally feel like I have a little bit more outstanding because of the fact that I just chose to go purchase my PlayStation 5 and wait it out until I was able to get my hands on one and do the request invite. So those are my thoughts and opinions on the PlayStation 5 console. I'm sorry that my Camtasia recorder was bouncing up and down. If you guys can see that on the screen, I think it's because I already had it running and it was kind of doing that. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the whole PlayStation 5 launch cycle. I know I didn't really discuss it with you guys on my channel as of late, just because of the fact that I didn't really know if I was going to cover it, but I think because it's been on my mind lately, because I kind of want to get my thoughts and opinions out, that's one of the reasons why I want to discuss this. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on buying a PlayStation 5 at launch. Did you guys actually get one? Did you have to wait it out like a couple years later? Are you still waiting to get your hands on one? I think the fact there are more consoles in stock right now, it means that sort of the botting and scalping issue has kind of subsided, and I don't think it's kind of worth it for them to to do it anymore. And I think that gamers are a little bit more resilient than sort of people that buy sneakers and other sort of high demand items like the PlayStation 5 was at launch. So again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this thoughts on series. As always guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.